Good morning. We are just taking a little drive through Northern California just to make sure everything's all right. See what the latest is. Well, self-quarantine is still in full effect. No one's freaking out. People are very calm, actually. I think people are handling this very well, so I'm encouraged by that. There's a few people out today walking their dogs. We're gonna take a little trip here. Hey Jesse, good morning. Gonna take a little trip here through our old stomping grounds, Castro Valley, and look at Castro Valley Boulevard right now. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning. Today is 3/21. This is a Saturday morning. So I could turn that off right now. But not expecting to see anything crazy, but you never know. Lots of trucks out on the road, so that's always good because we need those trucks to deliver food and supplies and everything to our local stores, our grocery stores. From what I'm hearing, all that is happening right now, and within a week or so, they're expecting all of the grocery stores in the Bay Area to be fully stocked. I'll believe it when I see it. I love those encouraging words, but I'll believe it when I see it. So, a few people out. This lady almost just ran into the middle of the road for some reason. Take a look here. We should not see too much activity. A couple people out jogging. I don't know. I thought we were all supposed to be inside. I guess it's just us. Everyone else can be out. It's very cloudy here. About 50 degrees. Wow, jeez. Haven't seen that in a while, Castro Valley. But Castro Valley has changed a lot since I've grown up here. I'm just gonna take a little cruise down Castro Valley Boulevard, a little bit through Hayward. Make sure there's an old military base in Hayward. I forget exactly where it is. It's been shut down for a long time, but that's what we're looking for, is any military presence on the streets. We're not going to find anything like that. In this area, we really shouldn't. Oakland, maybe in San Francisco, in Alameda, California, is probably another hot spot where if there was going to be any National Guard activity, Alameda would be a perfect place, I think. Right next to the ocean, right in between Oakland and San Francisco. But there are people out. Businesses are still open. People are still walking around. Not most important, but one thing we're looking for, coffee shops still open. People standing in line. They have lines now, so they only let certain people in, a few people in at a time. Oh, they're not even letting people in, so you can't even go into the door. At this local Pete's over here, they can just people are standing outside just waiting, getting coffee. So taking precautions. I wonder how the Safeway over here is doing. We're being safe. Can't really ask any more than that. I'm gonna go down Castro Valley Boulevard really quickly. This Castro Valley Boulevard, part of it. Still cars out, still people moving around. The world is not ended. Life has not stopped. It's still turning. Everything is moving, but a lot of places are closed. And that's the big issue. All the things that are closed right now, all the people that are out of work, over what? Better be, better be a good reason. Hey, Pansy. Hope things are all right. Yeah, things are all right. We're still moving along here. Nobody's panicking. Some things are still open. The grocery stores are open. Restaurants are open. That is the main thing. That's what I wanted to see. That's what's encouraging. A few restaurants over here are taking applications. I believe a lot of restaurants are encouraged to have people order out. So I'm assuming the pizza places, things like that, are going to be booming right now. Jack in the Box is open. Don't eat fast food, but if you absolutely have to. Gas price here at Chevron, $3.05 in Castro Valley. Crush Comics is closed, of course, but they're always closed. Animal hospital. I wonder if the animal hospitals are still open, what type of precautions they're taking. But takeout only. I see another takeout only sign at a local restaurant here. So it's a moving. Jassy says, I got toilet paper today. Nice. Nice. We're conserving our toilet paper. I'm actually using paper towels right now until we restock on the toilet paper, so my wife can use toilet paper and not have to worry about that. One less thing she has to worry about. Anyways, TMI. Hard to find. Yeah, it is hard to find. Walgreens had it. Some of the smaller stores had it. The CVS, Walgreens, Lawns. Might want to try those places. Places people wouldn't normally get toilet paper. Seem to be some of the places that have it. Pee Wee Golf definitely closed. The Castro Valley Animal Shelter, Castro Valley Animal Hospital is open here on the boulevard. I believe they're not 24/7, but that's good to know. So if your pets still need help. I heard John Muir is closing down some of their facilities. John Muir is a hospital over here, and I heard they're closing some of them down, but they're not firing the nurses and all the staff and everything. They're moving the staff out to Walnut Creek and to a couple of other places so that they can consolidate is the word that they use. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but is it better to have everybody, all the hospital staff, in one big location where they can serve more people? Kind of makes sense. So now we're gonna head into Hayward, California. We'll take a little trip down next to the Masonic building over here and see what's going on. Actually, I think we're gonna go down this way. Leaving Castro Valley. Don't tell my wife, she doesn't know I'm out just driving around. I promise I'm not going out of the car. There's no need to go out of the car, but she might wake up and wonder where I am. I could not sleep. I was so restless last night. I could not sleep at all. So I'm actually surprised I didn't wake up until 9 a.m. But I've been trying to follow everything that Governor Newsom and everything that Donald Trump are doing. There's a postal thing in front of us. Speaking of the postal, I believe they had 16 positive cases. They have not said where those positive cases are exactly, but who knows who's infected with that. The life shelf of the coronavirus, COVID-19, the life shelf is not that long on hard surfaces, 72 hours. The cardboard boxes, I think it's like 24. In the air, it's only like 3. So that's more than I would want regardless. But head in here. Cherryland District in Hayward, one of the more ghetto zones in the Bay Area. 99-cent store looks open, people going into grocery stores, but no panics, no long lines, no anything like that. But there's not a Costco over here. We might venture as far as to the Costco and make our way back. We'll see. So, hope everybody is doing all right, surviving, no panicking. Are we really safe? Yeah, we're really safe. I believe we are really safe because we have Jesus Christ. So that's all that we need. Anyone who's read Revelations knows the worst case scenario, and I don't believe that we are there. As long as the food is still going in, as long as the power is still on, as long as people have access to water, I truly believe we will be okay. This is just a smaller version of things to come. But it should be a big warning. The Bible gives us many warnings about famine, about all of these things, so we have to be ready. North Korea just released 2 rockets. Really? I haven't heard that. Jassy says, Pansy, here in Germany, we're trying to find a solution. That's good. That's what we all should be doing right now. Just trying to find a solution. There's a lot of medical people that are doing just that. And so if we can find 4 cures, 4 different ways to fight this thing. Vitamin D. Somebody posted, why aren't they talking about vitamin D? How vitamin D can help people. And they should be recommending things like that. I think that is a great point. They should be recommending things like that. What can I do? What can I get from my local store, from my pharmacy, etc., etc.? Vitamin D is definitely one of them. Elderberry is another one that I heard. We're taking black seed oil, fish oil. We're doubling up on all of that. Anything for your respiratory system, but no fevers here. So until we get a fever, until we get that dry cough, we're not going to panic. We're not going to worry. We're not going to think, oh, we might have it. You know, we've been feeling sick since October, to be honest. And it's off and on. And even the other day, my wife was like, you know, she felt something in her throat. And so you want to take that stuff seriously. Her immune system is very strong. Mine is not. So I do have to be more careful. It's one of the reasons why I stopped smoking. That's how God works. Forces you. So, we are now in Hayward, passing A Street. We're going to circle back, but I want to hit the downtown area just a little bit and go down B Street and see what type of activity we're seeing there. But gas stations are open. That's another one too. As long as those basic things stay open, I think we'll be okay. Truck drivers are having a hard time finding rest areas. Pansy says, yeah, that's true, and I hope they're gonna address that and fix that very soon. But what are they supposed to do? They have to go somewhere. All right, can't go down B Street. It's a one-way. I hate these one-way streets. This isn't San Francisco. Why does Hayward want to be like San Francisco? We're gonna go down C Street, see if we can circle back to B Street. Hopefully we can. They've San Francisco, the Bay Area out, and I don't like it. Well, it's raining a little bit. Fire trucks are moving around. Haven't really seen any cops. You know, they don't want to put any military people, any tanks, anything like that. If we see that, yeah, people are gonna start, maybe not freaking out, but it's, you know, they're gonna start feeling that pressure. So that's what we want to avoid. I want to make sure that that's not happening here. So we're gonna go down B Street. The movie theater, all the movie theaters I'm hearing are all closed, and Buffalo Bills. I mean, a lot of stuff, it's too early for them to be open if they wanted to. The wine shop over here is closed, but we will see what's going on. I don't know if I can turn here without. Let's try it. Okay. We are now down B Street. This is one of the more vibrant areas. People doing donuts and stuff. I mean, it's just, that's gonna happen in some of these areas here. People are just gonna freak out and they're not listening. A lot of people don't even know. We don't know who knows and who doesn't know. So that's been a bit frustrating, but it's still early here, so you can't really expect to see much. But what we should see, what I expected to see was nothing. There's no cars out. There's still a lot of cars out here. Pansy says, my neighbor is having flu symptoms. I just got over something, but I'm better. That's good. That's good. Usually I get sick every year, once a year, around November, December. This is the first year that I did not get that. So I thought that was odd. In a good way, but it's still odd. Why would that happen? I don't know. So, as you can see, still a lot of cars moving around. Business as usual for some people. Yeah, I don't think there's any military bases or National Guard bases in this direct area, or else I would try to go and just drive by them and see what's going on. But for the most part, everybody's pretty normal. Everything is moving. This is Hayward, so you're gonna see a lot of homeless people out. But yeah, a lot of homeless people are out here today. We could cruise by the BART station. I heard they're gonna close the BART station at some point. I'd be curious to see how that goes. But, yeah, there's nobody at the BART right now. That was another interesting one. But people need, transportation, public transportation. Buses are still rolling. And now we're moving into the I need to lock my doors and make sure I don't have any valuables part of Hayward. I know some people don't like the joke. My jokes are terrible, first of all, but the memes and things that are being posted, I know some people don't like that because it's, it is a very serious thing and we should be taking it seriously. But at the same time, we don't want to take it so seriously that we start panicking and stressing out. And I think that's what's happening with younger people, not older people in this area, but younger people. So all the streets are pretty much, when all the streets are empty and you just have the homeless people and the druggies out there, and I don't know, it just makes for a very weird feeling. But the buses are still running. People are still standing to go see where the buses are. Elderberry doesn't help this. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought elderberry helped. I mean, it can't hurt, that's for sure. As long as it doesn't make it worse. But they're saying ibuprofen makes it worse. So Tylenol is happy right now, I'm assuming. But so we're on A Street right now. Again, you're not going to see a lot of activity because it's morning, so we're not going to see that much. I didn't think there would be this many cars out and everything, but I think maybe we'll go to the Costco and then we'll circle back and in this stream. So heading still down A Street. The sun's coming out. We're kind of heading towards Alameda, California. Oh, there's a Costco right there. There's a business Costco to the right. That looks okay, and I don't see any cars or long lines or anything like that. But this is a business one, so it's gonna be a little less crowded. But there's no way I would attempt Costco. I hated Costco with a passion. So what's with the buses here? You're just not allowed to go back in the front door. Can't get a ticket. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't take public transportation. I just saw a guy standing waiting for a bus at the BART station. There was tons of buses there, so On the freeways, though, we want to see trucks. I want to see nothing but trucks. So I hear some of the truckers right now are happy. The roadways are free. They don't have to worry about traffic. They can get to where they need to go. That is a huge, huge, huge thing. Very important. So, there's a cop up here with this big bright light. If you can see that big bright light, it's from a maybe CHP, California Highway Patrol, most likely. But it's business as usual for the most part. How did the CHP do it? They probably don't want to get out of their car and talk to anybody or do anything. So wash your hands after getting gas. Yeah, I've been, yeah, my wife told me that too. What I've been doing is taking gloves. We'll take gloves, and then I will fill up the gas tank, and then I will dispose of those gloves right there, wash my hands, and then once I get home, wash everything. But I've only had to get gas once. This is a hybrid car, so it doesn't need that much gas, thank God. The gas price is $3.19 over here. Over here in the ghetto areas, the gas is a little high for that. I don't know. Royal Avenue. Still lots of activity. We're not seeing a big dip, a big drop or anything, so that's interesting. Yeah, the rain is a little, I wasn't expecting that, but there's still planes. I still see planes flying into Oakland Airport. Still some people out wandering around. I can't remember where the old military base was. I think it was by Tennyson. It's been so long since I've been out here. I'm very curious about this area to see what's going on. Places are open though. Oh, there we go. There's the gas price. $2.65. Wow. $2.65. I'm surprised that place isn't more busier. But I got a full tank here, else I might be tempted to stop there. There's the local Target. See people walking around. Not a care in the world. At least wear gloves, I think. I don't know. The masks, I heard the masks aren't going to help you either, but again, it's like, if it makes people feel better, if it makes you feel safer, whatever. Okay. Pretty chilly. 54 outside, wow. So that's low. It's pretty low. I've heard different counties report different things about the heat and the cold. So tell me, guys, what do you know about the heat and the cold? Does this thing die in the heat? Does it die in the cold? I'm hearing conflicting stories, so I'm open to whatever. Pansy says, I thought it was coming down with my usual. Took steroids, hurt more than helped. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that one. That is not good. Pain is serious. You know, we take that seriously here. See, people here are robbing people as they come out with groceries. Really? Oh, okay. So we're gonna need some scouters probably to make sure that doesn't happen. People at the Home Depot. Let's go circle into the Home Depot and see what some activity in there. That is terrible. Yeah, we're gonna need to set up some scouter areas so that we're gonna be scouting for people that are scouting to rob other people and freaking nail them. Just nail them to the freaking ground. All right, so now we're heading into the Home Depot. All the Mexicans still standing around. Apparently they have not got the memo that oh, well, I'm Mexican, that's why. It's like, why are they looking at me? They probably think I'm here to pick them up or something, but I'm not. I should take my beanie off. People. I was trying to be as inconspicuous as possible, but it didn't work out too well. Okay. So here is the Home Depot. Pretty active. This Home Depot is usually very active anyways. So people just going in, going out. No restrictions. Uh, 5 people or more, or less than 10 people. It's a full parking lot. That's pretty interesting as well. And just people moving about. So life has not stopped. Businesses are still moving. It's still active. Everything is still active over here in Hayward, California. Those Mexicans, though, standing out front, I mean, I don't know. Makes me want to get a MAGA hat. Go have a chat with them. That's a joke. I know, a bad joke. I don't have any good jokes, sorry. I would have failed as a comedian. What's all this? Oh, rental stuff. Okay. Business as usual. So yeah, I don't like hearing that people are getting robbed as they go out through the grocery store. That's very disturbing and sad. Now leaving Home Depot. I always thought it was a myth, the Mexicans standing around Home Depot waiting for a job. It's no myth. It's real. It's reality. I doubt they're Trump supporters. I doubt they're legal voters. So. And that's a sad case, because we know they came here probably thinking, oh yeah, don't worry, you come to the States and you'll be fine. They don't care if you're illegal, this or that. And they get here and find out it's a whole nother thing. That's frustrating. Moving down to Hayward, I think the military base is... No, I think it's back the other way. So I might have to go circle back. We're just driving. We're just driving. We're actually going to be entering into, let's see. Yeah, they needed to lock down 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they should have had things locked down a while ago. But Jesse says here they are going to lock down because everyone is doing gardening. I don't know. I'm not in favor of any, forced lockdown. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's needed. I think, if you communicate to people and don't get the people to panic, then it'll be all right. Okay, here's the Hayward Airport up here on the right. Maybe they'll take a little trip down there. I don't think we'll see anything either. I can't remember where the old military base was. But okay, no, we're not going to go that way. I think it's up further here. I don't really know. It's been so long. No, I think that was it back there. I should have went down there. But we're not seeing really any activity, no cops. So how are they going to enforce any martial law or anything like that, when that would make them very contagious? It's a strange thing. There's the mall. Could go take a peek around the Hayward Mall, I guess. It's going to get really serious. Yeah, it is. It is. And they're anticipating this. People that listen to what Trump is saying and don't worry about what how the media is hyping it and trying to scare everybody. Listen to what the officials are saying. I'm not saying trust them. I'm not saying believe that what they're saying is true, but make sure you listen to what they are saying. That way you will have a better understanding if they are telling the truth or if they're full of crap. Well, the mall's still, the mall's gonna be closed. This is probably pointless to go up over here to the mall because it's not, it wouldn't even be open at this point, but I'm expecting the mall to just be closed and stay closed for a while. I don't know how that works. Let's keep going. Gas in Texas, 1.75. Wow. I haven't seen those prices since I was a teenager. I remember when I was a kid, 99 cents. Yeah, there were 2 or 3 places. There was a Texaco, of all places, of all gas stations that you could find that was 99 cents. Oh, that's great, you know? But most of it is $3, $3.50. We saw one over here that was $2.65. It's probably one of the cheapest I've seen. So I probably should have looked up where the freaking old military, the National Guard base was. They closed it down a long time ago. But what I'm hearing is they're going to be using old bases like that for staging grounds. So we're going to go down Winton here and see if that's where it is. I should have looked this up. Toys R Us is locked up, but they've been locked up. DD's discount, Chuck E. Cheese. Let me move the Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I have not been out in this area in a long time, obviously. Valero over here. How was one Valero? Valero is a gas station. This one right here on Winton and wherever the heck we are, Winton and Hesperian Boulevard. This gas station, 316, about 2 blocks down, it's $2.65. Price gougers. I don't know how they can do that. I don't know who regulates that either, but all of these small liquor stores that have been douchebags to their people and that are always rude and everything to people that come in there, and everything is overpriced at those places. No, I hope they're gonna be nice to people at least for right now, because we're gonna help out a lot, just the regular people. And we're going into the industrial area. I don't think there's anything really over here. The airport is to the right. Airports are still open as far as we know. I believe that is the military base. It's closed down. Oh, you know where there is a military base? Meridian Highway. Yeah, this is with the old National Guard, Air National Guard. You guys probably can't see this, but let's see. So this is the old National Guard over here. Air Guard. All closed. No activity. Don't want to see any activity in places like that. Then we know there's something going on. It's good. That's a good sign. I like it. I like it. All right. You guys didn't get car sick? Okay, so just another normal day, another Saturday. Not really too much activity going on. Flip around. And we'll head back home. I don't know, I just wanted to go and check out that base and make sure there's nothing there, no activity. And there isn't, so I feel better. Based on that, I will not be buying toilet paper today. Though we are hearing that the National Guard is actually mobilizing towards food banks to help out food banks. So if that's true, that's good. We like that. think we'll hit the freeway and then I will venture home. My wife will never know. There's a lot more people walking around than I thought. What are these red lights on top of? I don't know if you guys can see those or not. These weird red lights on top of everything here. Oh, because of the airport. Right, that makes sense. I'm gonna head up Winton Avenue. So I hope you're all staying safe, staying indoors. Hey, Ruby. They're only letting a certain number of people in stores at a time, lines up outside. That's how the Starbucks was over here. So, yeah, it's gonna get a little worse. Not a little worse, but a lot worse. So, right now I'm in Hayward, California. We're just kind of driving around. Your wife will never know. That's great. Yeah, she will. And I was just driving by the old National Guard, their base, an old base. Just wanted to make sure there was no activity there. It's the closest base to where we are. The only other one, the closest one in this part of the Bay Area would probably be out in Dublin. And I don't think I'm gonna go out there, but there will be activity there. I'll make that another trip. Man, we should really go out there. There should be a lot of activity there. That's where all the bases are, that's where all the tanks are, and that's where all the Humvees are, but making our way through Hayward, California, heading back down the slopes. We're gonna get on the freeway here just to make sure that what we want to see on the freeway is trucks. That's all we want to see. It's not what we're seeing. We want to see big trucks delivering food, delivering everything. So it's 9:45 in the morning over here. People on, hey Ruby says, people on Facebook, my area, are getting tired of hearing about it. Yeah, I know a lot of people are. Are they getting tired? Are they anxious? Is it creating angst in them? What do you think? What are they just tired? They're just overwhelmed with it? Do they think that it's all fake? It's not true? I'd be curious to hear their reasons why they're tired of it, because I think we're all tired of it, but for different reasons. So I'd be curious for that. It's still raining out here. Get back on the freeway. I'm gonna go visit some family later on today. So we'll head back that way. Leaving Hayward. Very well populated area, but this would be Hayward I would think would be one of those areas that if there were to be any riots or mass looting or high rising crime, this would be one of those areas. Lots of gangs over here still, probably all sleeping. Wonder how they're dealing with all that too, and just the regular things that happen. Car crash, people getting shot. Heard a story about it in Hayward. Guy like shot his family member Wednesday night, the other night. Not sure what it was over, but probably over nothing. Stuff like that, you know, it really makes you just makes you appreciate all of your family and just having good family. Don't argue with family. It doesn't do anything. It just makes things worse. It's a Save Mart truck on the other side. It's a big truck in front of us. Another concern, I guess, would be people looting trucks. So having the truck stop at those rest stops, I don't know if that's going to make it better, unless they can monitor that. Or else somebody could just hold the truck driver up, or we go back to the days where the truck driver was actually in on it, and things falling off the trucks. We don't want to go there. So as long as the trucks can safely get to the grocery stores, to the essential places, I think we'll be all right. And that's what we're seeing so far. FedEx, lots of FedEx too. Those Amazon drivers, you know, don't like them, but they're very low wage too. They really need, you know, if anybody needs more money, it's these drivers out here. Nobody's delivering anything to my house, I'll tell you that. I want to see more trucks. I see trucks everywhere. So again, it's just kind of not too bad. I mean, it is locked down. It is a quarantine. They don't call it that. It's just a shelter in place. Shelter in your car. Apparently, those rules are okay. But people are still out walking, are still out running. I know another good place we should go check out before I end the stream here. Some construction. Another place we'll check out is Lake Chabot Park. When I was driving by there the other day, there's still a lot of people there. It was packed. It's a big lake. Stop the spread of coronavirus. Can you guys see this? Stop the spread of coronavirus 19. Wash your hands. That's how we're going to stop it, guys. Wash your freaking hands. I mean, that's another reason why people shouldn't be freaking out. Stopping it seems... it doesn't take much to stop it. It doesn't take a vaccine. I saw somebody post that on Facebook, that the decline that we're seeing, there was not a vaccine used to stop the spread of this virus. So if they try to force one on us in the USA, then we should all take note that this virus passes. We beat it, we overcome. Maybe some people might need a vaccine or something like that, but not a forced vaccine. So we're just gonna take a trip to Lake Chabot Park, and then I'll end the stream. I'll check the comments in the stream after that. Get back to my book. Hayward Highway Patrol right in front of us. They're always on Castor Alley Boulevard. You know, they've always been driving down CD Boulevard for some reason. Where's he going? He's getting on the freeway. Ha ha ha. Get on the left freeway. Appreciate everybody joining me. Hope y'all can just let me know you're all safe and you're well stocked up. You are prepared. You're not fearful. There's nothing to fear. And you are ready. And you're going to stay ready. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, I'm feeling really calm. Yeah, me too. I feel really calm. Pansy, my children want to dismiss this, but in the end, very serious. Yeah, it is very serious, and it's hard, when they're not taking it seriously. It's hard to stay calm sometimes because it's simple. These are simple things that they could do to help, to make sure that it doesn't spread any further. So we don't have to worry about any possibility of any martial law or anything like that. I really don't think we'll get there. I don't think they'll call it that. We're somewhat in it right now, I think. Once they start forcing you. The gun store in Castro Valley closed too. And that was an interesting one because it's kind of like, well, like you want the gun store is not considered an essential function, but at the same time, it's like that's a very creative way for them to shut down our access to more guns. What do you think is going to happen? Where are people going to break into? Where are they going to loot? One of the first places, that gun shop. So that's another interesting avenue. Another interesting way to shut people down is through that, is to basically tell them, well, we got to shut down this gun shop for your safety. People are lining up to buy guns now. Shouldn't we all have access to guns? I don't know. It's an interesting question. It's something to ponder. But I just thought it was a very creative way for them to limit our access to guns. And not creative in a good way. And that's something that's going to have to be talked about more. They're going to have to address that. Because obviously, whenever somebody buys a gun, they think, certain people think they're buying it to go out and kill people. It's not the case. Those are usually guns sold off market, not on the market. Whatever. Mobile over here, $2.93. Gas station, $2.93. Lake Chabot Public Market, which just opened up recently, is definitely going to be closed. You can't have that many people. You'll see up here that we're coming up on a fire station. This is the second fire station that we've seen that had a truck out here like this with lights on, just kind of ready to go. I don't know what all that's about. That's pretty interesting. Is this the usual amount of people on the roads there, Greg? Yes. Yes. Nothing unusual. Remember, it's still early. Try one more time.